with no dramas, which is always a good sign. But how is it all going to unfold down towards Brundle and then through the second part at Nelson? We'll find out shortly as Aidan Hills comes back into sight. He's ever being caught by James Blake Baldwin as they head now on towards the bomb hole. Still a little bit of a buffer between second and third, so Declan Lee is trying to keep with them. There was a mistake there though from John Langridge, which put him out wide at Nelson, which allows the door to be opened for Will Morris, and Will didn't need any second invitation to take that place away. So on towards Murray's they now come, and it's going to be the start, I'd say, yeah, with less than a lap time to go, of the last lap of this race. So Aidan Hills hold on. Find out over the space of the next 3 miles. I think it's just going to be between these two for the lead now, because I don't think Declan Lee, I don't think Will Morris, I don't think John Langridge can catch up with the leaders, and all over the inside line tries to go James Blake Baldwin is going to try and push through on Aidan Hills. There wasn't really a gap, but it gave the rear bumper of Aidan a nice little tap there, and it might have just delayed him in the process of getting the move done. And I think there is now a bigger gap between the top two by the looks of it, and that's going to bring none other than Declan Lee into the mix as well. So we'll watch and see what happens on the run down towards Palmer. Those cars re-emerge once again, and in fact, yeah, Aidan Hills has now been allowed to disappear up the road, because second, third, almost fourth and fifth are together. You can't really rule out 6th, 7th and 8th, which are the cars of James Baldwin, James Cousins and Oliver Allwood. They could all have a chance of getting themselves inside the top 5. So it's not over, not until we see that checker flag. A little bit wide there on the exit of Agostini for Declan Lee, so the third place car just kicking up the dust, but doesn't really hamper him too much, I'd say, although Will Morris is looking quite threatening on the run now down in towards Oggies. Of course, Will double winner here last year at this circuit, would love to at least get onto the podium. He's not going to win, I don't think, unless something goes massively wrong for Aidan Hills, but Will Morris will try and pick up a bit of a toe as they head for the final time down the Bentley Straight. Aidan Hills flashes through. Second place still for that silver car of James Blake Baldwin. And then we're going to be dicing between Declan Lee and Will Morris, and possibly we'll just squeeze in John Langridge as well in the number 1 car for 5th place. But if he's going to be able to take a place away, it's going to have to be a devil move in towards the final couple of corners, which I can't really see happening at the minute. It's kind of a one-line trade as they turn on towards the bomb hole. The clock is almost at 0 with 10 seconds now left on it, but Aidan Hills is going to re-emerge from Coram on towards the left-hander at Murray for the final time. He just managed to keep at bay James Blake Baldwin. It's very pressurised up towards Ritchie's on that previous lap, but he defended well, and Aidan Hills is going to take the first Miata Trophy victory of the 2025 season. The checker flag is at